What is a UEI code? How do you even get a UEI code? And what are you going to do with it once you have it? Those questions and more in today's episode of GovClose. I'm Rick Howard. I'm a former government procurement officer. I managed over $82 billion in contracts for the Department of Defense. Now I train sales teams, business owners, and consultants on the art of selling to the government. So I'm going to tell you what you need to know in this video, and I'm not going to confuse you with a lot of the garbage out there that confuses people. So the UEI code, Unique Entity Identifier. This is a 12-digit alphanumeric code that gets assigned to you, to your business, if you want to sell to the U.S. government. So if you want to be a prime contractor, meaning if you want to be a business that wins a contract with the U.S. government, you have got to be registered to sell to the government. And part of that registration is this UEI code. Now, the code's relatively new. You used to have to get a DUNS number. And DUNS, from Duns and Bradstreet, you would have to go to an outside organization, get a Duns and Bradstreet number in order to register your business. But now the U.S. government has taken that over and streamlined it. And my experience is it is a bit faster. I've had to do it both with Duns and Bradstreet. Now I've had a UEI number. Now, if you're already registered to sell to the government, and let's say you got a DUNS number initially, the UEI number should have been assigned to you. So you're just going to check Sam.gov to see if you have a UEI code, Unique Entity Identifier. Okay, so you've decided you want to sell to the government. And now you realize that you can't just sell to the government by having a business. You need to have your business registered in Sam.gov. See our other video on how to register. All right, here we are on Sam.gov. Now, you go right to the front page. You don't have to log in or anything yet. What we're going to do is right over here, it says register your entity or get a unique entity ID. That's the UEI. So I am going to click Get Started. Now, when you click Get Started, it's going to take you to this page. Now, if you want to get a UEI, but you don't want to register your business in Sam.gov, and I would guess this is the rare case, but if that's the case for you, then you could go right down here where it says, what does it mean to get only a UEI code and not to register? And it will walk you through how to do that on that page. The reason, by the way, some companies may want to do that is if they are going to work with the government as a subcontractor, and they have no intention of priming anything, but they do want to have the UEI associated with their business. But if you want to register your business in Sam.gov, then you have to have a UEI code. And during the registration process, they will assign you one. And you want to do this if you're going to be the company, if you want your business to be able to win contracts directly with the federal government. So what are we going to do here? Right here, it's very simple. Get started. And you can see here, you're going to agree to the Sam.gov terms of use to sign in. When you go to sign in to Sam.gov, you're going to have to go here to login.gov. It's going to take you there automatically. And you're going to have to set up an account so you can securely sign in to Sam.gov and begin your process of registering. Okay, so this is how you get a UEI code. And I wanted to show you this because there's a couple steps. So step 1, go to Sam.gov. Step 2, click Get Started. Step 3, you're going to hit Get Started again. Now you're going to agree to the terms and conditions and privacy and everything. And it's going to take you to a login screen for login.gov. And you're going to develop an account there. So here, you're just going to go in, you're going to hit create an account. You're going to go through the steps. It's very easy. You don't have to pay somebody to do this for you. You can do this yourself. You just follow the steps. Now, in our next video, what I'm going to show you is how do you actually register your business in Sam.gov? What are some of the things that you should be thinking of before you start that process? So go to the next video on registering your business in Sam.gov. We'll see you there.